Carmen here from Central New York. Let's talk about New York. I just watched a video of a guy standing in the middle of the street of Syracuse talking about how expensive it is to live here and that our younger generation is all moving, which is true. Um, I live in a family of six, and our oldest one is can't even move out, can't even afford rent. Um, it's so tough out there today for our younger generations just to move out and have their own apartment. It's just very tough. It depends on what kind of job they're going to get, which they're not going to make that good money right away. So, what do we do? You know, everybody that has all these older kids are living at home because they can't afford to move out and get an apartment because everybody's raising the rent up. Ever since the pandemic, it seemed like everybody's jumping the rent up for their houses. And you know, some of you out there that rent your house here in New York, it ain't even worth the price you're charging to rent because the places are, some of them are shitholes, and you're just grimy as fuck. Because that's how it is here in New York. People got to be grimy. Even car dealerships, mechanics, construction workers, everybody has to be grimy here just so they can make a living. And isn't that sad? It's fucking sad. So if you live on the outskirts of New York and you're thinking about getting a career here or your job wants you to move here, you're fucking nuts. Stay out of New York. I'm telling you right now, if you make about $1,500 a week in your paycheck, you're going to be living paycheck to paycheck. You're going to still be broke 3 days before your next paycheck comes. That's how sad it is here. It doesn't matter if you make $1,500, $1,800. You have to make at least $2,500 a week to, to live comfortable, to take your kids to sports, to pay your bills, to pay for your cars. It's just ridiculous here. So if you think about moving here to New York, I would advise you not to until we get somebody in here that can really change things around and pull money from different areas instead of the people's pockets here in New York because you're really killing us. And I don't understand how you guys can't see that because the politicians here in New York pretty much make a lot of money. So they're not putting a dent in their pocket. They don't see what we're going through. But eventually they will when there's no McDonald's and there's no fast food places and there's no restaurants because all these people that are making this lower money is not going to live here no more. They're going to move from a different state. So I just want you to know that New York is really falling apart with the pricing, everything. Even if you call for car insurance, they ask you where you live. You say New York, bam, 50% right there. Even though you don't even live in New York City, we live on the outskirts of New York City, way up north, they still make you pay the price of New York City. Isn't that crazy? But I bet you if you got rid of New York City off of New York State, it would drop the prices here so much. But check it out, like, subscribe.